Welcome to Grant Overload. I'm Anthony. Today I'm going to take a quick look at the GPU market and how it's being affected by the cryptocurrencies with supplies and prices. So let's dive in. As many of you, I am sure, have noticed, is that the GPU market is in great, maybe disarray is a good word for it, right now with the high prices, especially on the AMD RX series, and then also on some of the NVIDIA cards. I was seeing some of the cards here from both NVIDIA and AMD up around $600 to $800 for a card that should be in the $200 range. And a lot of this right now is being contributed to the cryptocurrency market and what they're doing. And these miners, as they call them, are buying up all these cards to do their mining. So I'm going to quick dive into what cryptocurrencies are, and then kind of go into the market side of and what AMD, maybe some solutions, maybe some ideas, hopefully that you guys also have, probably are better than mine as well, and maybe some things that they're already doing for that idea. So the cryptocurrencies is a digital asset designed to work as a medium of exchange using cryptograph to secure transactions to control the creations of additional units of the currency. Cryptocurrencies are a subset of alternative currencies, or specifically of digital currencies. And that's from Wikipedia as well. I'll have the link posted in the description below. And I'm going to give a little bit more detail, especially I was looking it up on Bitcoin sites. So here's some Bitcoin specific, or I think that they're a little bit more generic if you take in generic terms. But a little bit about this is the mining process is expending computer power to process the transaction to secure the network to keep everyone in a system synchronized together. It can be perceived like the Bitcoin data center, except that it has been designed to fully be decentralized, with the mining operation in all countries and no individual having control over the network. So that's a little bit about it, and I'm going to say one more thing because you'll probably also hear hashing as well. And the term hashing means how quickly the hardware processes the data of the blockchain in solving complex mathematical equations that are required to earn bitcoins. And these, you can take them probably generic terms if you remove the word Bitcoin out of them. But I'm not a huge person into cryptocurrencies. I would like to learn more. So if anyone out there knows more about it, shoot me an email, leave a comment, be more than willing to do a video with you as well, and kind of go through and just figure out what more about the cryptocurrencies are out there and how it all works and everything, the ins and outs of it. So I leave an open invitation to anyone that would like to do that as well. But there's a few different ways to mine these currencies. A lot of people right now are using GPUs, and that was one of the big ways to do it at first. GPUs are great at mathematical computation, and so they're being used for that in this as well. Another one was using FPGAs, which is field programmable gate arrays. And so those were another more efficient way, more specialized way to do those mathematical calculations. And then now one of the newest ways, especially for Bitcoin, is using ASIC, which is application-specific integrated circuits, which is chip designed specifically for mining Bitcoins in this case, and it's much more efficient, energy efficient, and faster than both the GPU and FPGA. So a lot of Bitcoin mining, I've heard, has gone away from this, from the GPU form and some of the field programmable arrays. Now, I may be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong. But that's a little quick detail on the Bitcoin side of it and what they're using. But a lot of these other currencies that are up and coming as well, they have, and they're using their GPUs. And so a lot of sales now are being driven by that, especially if there's certain coins that get better, get paid, basically pay better with their hashing or whatever, or the performance is better, then those are going to be used instead of the Bitcoin or another competing currency that maybe using one of these other ones. So the GPU is giving you a wide variety of coins that you can mine. And so a lot of these miners are buying, many cards, not just one or two like, a gamer would, but that can cause a shortage because there's a lot of cards being bought. And this is a good problem for both AMD and NVIDIA, I think, is that a lot of cards are being bought. That drives up, can drive up prices, as you see with these astronomical, I think, prices for a card that should be in the $200 range. But, that demand is there. So now what do we do about it? And what can maybe NVIDIA and AMD do about it? And so right now, I hear rumors that NVIDIA is going to actually come up with a mining card just for mining. I think this is a great idea. Now, I don't know how that's going to work, especially with the ebbs and flows of mining, you know, the ups and downs with it and everything like that. I think I remember the 290, that card being sold out everywhere because of cryptocurrency mining. And now, you know, it's back to that thing now. Is that a cycle? Is that how long the cycle is? So there's more research that needs to be done, and maybe NVIDIA and AMD have already done it. Maybe one of you have done it, and I like to see that as well if you have it. But, you know, you want to be secure in that because you don't want a whole bunch of leftover inventory either, because that can be detrimental to your bottom line. But, you know, some of these prices are getting up there and, you know, or being sold out, and that's detrimental to the gamer as well. A gamer that's building a computer, like me, I'm waiting for Vega, which, you know, is a long wait. As for everyone that's been out there waiting for it. But when you have some of these cards that you can't get that you're looking to buy, like maybe you have a specific brand or a specific card you've pinpointed that you want, and now you can't buy it, that's detrimental to you, the gamer, because you wanted that card for a specific reason or something like that. Or, you know, it can be detrimental to AMD or NVIDIA based upon, you know, them not having that card in stock, and for them not actually selling that card to you, because that's actually an extra sale, right? That's a plus. So there's something there. There's got to be a happy medium someplace. I don't know all the, you know, inventories that everyone's holding on to or how fast they're selling out and everything like that. But there's maybe something that can be worked out there. I think NVIDIA has maybe a solution going forward. We'll see. I don't know what AMD has in the pipeline at all there. But I think that this is a very interesting market with cryptocurrencies and gaming in the GPU market and how that's all going to intertwine. And so it's going to be interesting going forward. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you guys have in mind of maybe some solutions that you guys like to see as well. But I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting this channel and helping it grow. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and be sure to subscribe. So thanks again. Thanks for watching Gray Overload. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Gray Overload.